kids. Now we're going to talk about the fourth pillar of longevity, detoxification. Detoxify me, baby. You seem to hear that everywhere. We read about detoxification. You look at any of the magazines in the supermarkets, there's always a detox diet. There's something about detoxification. A lot of people don't really understand what that is, what it means. Do they work? You see all these kits that you can buy in the stores. You know, what do they do? Are they safe? What kind should I do? And there's a lot of questions involved when it comes to understanding what detoxification really means and when it comes to understanding what it does and how to do it. Now, why do we do it in the first place? Well, there's a lot of reasons. We're exposed to a lot of stuff that we really would prefer not to be exposed to. Chemicals in the air, in the water, medicines. There was a recent study, a couple of high school kids did this as a science project. They actually tested the water in the water supply, in the drinking water of their town, and found residues of things like Prozac and antibiotics. So, you know, we're exposed to this stuff everywhere. Medicine, pollutants, pesticides. Even our medicines, by the way, our bodies see as foreign objects. They still got to get rid of that stuff and detoxify it in the liver. Pesticides, fungicides, environmental stressors of just about every kind you can imagine. So there's a lot of stress on that detoxification system in our bodies, and that really starts with the liver. So in the simplest kind of way, a detox could be defined as a way of giving the liver a rest. It's kind of like you close the inbox in your email, or you just stop taking new work for a while you clean out your desk, you know? So in the simplest form, it's dietary and lifestyle changes that reduce the intake of toxins while improving digestion and elimination. Let me say that again. A good working definition of a detox is dietary and lifestyle changes that reduce the intake of toxins while improving digestion and elimination. So why do we do this? We do it for health, we do it for vitality, we do it for rejuvenation, we do it to clear up symptoms, to feel better, to have more energy, and also to prevent future problems, kind of as a prophylactic. The problem with toxic versus non-toxic in terms of definition is that it's really more of a relative thing. It's not like there are some things that are clearly, you know, mercury is a neurotoxin, we know that, and you know, maybe raw vegetable is not, but most of it's kind of in between. And I think the question really is, are you exposed to stuff on a regular basis that you'd be better off without? You know, the exact definition of toxins gets very legal, and you know, the chemical companies say this is not damaging in small amounts, and we're not interested in all that. What we're interested in is asking ourselves, is this stuff we'd be better off without? Because if it is, it's something we want to help our bodies get rid of. Now, the symptoms of exposure to these things are very nebulous. They're not always clear that they're related to the things we're being exposed to. A lot of them are things we just put up with: headaches, joint pains. You walk around with it. You have indigestion or heartburn all the time. You maybe have some mood changes, hives, itchiness, brain fog 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you know, bloat. All these things frequently come from, in food, what we call the sensitive 7: dairy, wheat, soy, sugar, corn, chocolate, and citrus. But I think the top 5, dairy, wheat, and soy and sugar, are probably the biggest offenders there. And that's just foods. These symptoms can also come from exposure to chemicals, to medications. So there's certainly a lot of reasons why we want to do this kind of periodic seasonal cleansing, if you will, this detoxification.